I probably am gonna have to kill these people all later. Absolute fucking slaughter.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illicit power is beyond reach until you rest.
There we go. Dirty 20. Oh, I can't count. I can't count. It's fine.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Thank you. What a lovely thought.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
And how will you accomplish that? Get yourself out safely and quiet.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Go to my camp. We'll talk there.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's one.
On my way.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Saving. I'm scared.
Very well.
Oh, I know who this person is. I was spoiled about this. I know this. And I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviata, goddess of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
Yes. What do you mean?
I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Hmm. Long. It's appalling.
Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you.
I am compelled by blood pervert. Blood pervert. I'm trying to resist my heart, but it is difficult.
Do not be ashamed, child. What I see in your eyes, in your soul, is only natural. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish.
Yeah, I don't trust you, but yeah, let's keep going.
Let me alleviate this pain.
Alleviate? How would you do
As
it?
the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us.
It's a BDS.
Administered by my skilled hand.
BDSM. BDSM.
My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
I must see this. Don't you dare say no.
This man is of common stock. Only the poorest of men need settle for the spectacle of their own gore.
You know what? Because, fun fact, you get an extra boost if you do this. Yeah, let's do this. Shadowheart.
Exquisite in mind.
Shadowheart.
Both Loviatar and I are interested in how
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin.
Facing wall.
Yes, this will do nicely.
Do I have to get my dog out of the way?
No time to rest.
The pain you suffer will cleanse you.
Okay.
Do not fight it.
I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert. Performance. I'm a pervert.
Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going. Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it.
I have... Just keep it up. Keep it up. For that boost.
That's it, dear one. Let Loviatar hear you.
Sure.
You are doing so well. Do not
Honestly?
give in now.
Honestly, I really appreciate how much he's I really appreciate the enthusiasm here. Oh, advantage. Situational. And how often he's checking in.
Yes, you can, child. Take the pain and offer it up to Loviatar. Offer it all.
Come on, one more hit.
Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have served you this penance.
Was an interesting experience.
Interesting is an understatement, dear one.
You know, there are some people in the city who...
herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing.
Ah, yes. Give me the pain blessing. Woo! This is totally good, I think.
And on a personal note...
Yeah, your cock's hard. I got it.
That was positive.
Yeah.
Divine.
The things I do. Peter preview. Let's see. Wait, where is it? Where's my inspiration? Oh well. I think it's here somewhere. In notable features, maybe. Oh well. Okay. There it is. Pain through color. When you have 30 hit points or less, you gain 2 bonus in attack, wisdom saving throws. Worth it. There it is. And I think it's a permanent condition. Worth it!
Best be on my way.
I'm judging Shadowheart, though. Okay.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Definitely.
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Your boss sent me to relieve you. I should have saved. Oh! Love inspiration. Critical success! Fuck yeah!
We do all the work, and you get to finish him?
Yeah.
Bah, take him! Won't do you any good. He just screams. Should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest for all the good he's been. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner?
Oh, forget about him. There'll be more of them soon.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it with 100%.
Please, please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
Easy.
The lock clicks and opens.
I'm so good at this. How am I getting you the fuck out of here?
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
You came looking for the Night Zone?
Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived...
Where can I... What do you know about the temple other than treasure?
I'm not sure. All I know is there's a passageway to the Night Zone. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him.
I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Alright. What does it do?
I don't know. The boss didn't say.
He just said some wizard called Leroycan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
Gotta check with Gale on that one. Oh!
More for me.
That was not the way I came in. What the fuck is this? I didn't see it. Oh, it's a dead end for us, but I'm sure it's his special shit. Are you guys still watching the perversions? You are.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Okay. Find the night song. Oh,
One true way.
true soul grunt.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
This ruin's dedicated to Seluna, vile moon witch. For once, the goblin's decorations are an improvement.
We could talk about your cult-like behavior later. Okay. Lady, do you think I should go downstairs, or should I just go into the should I go back to the camp, the camp now? Because I could go back. One sec. I do. Should go back to the camp? Alright. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna leave to the front door. If I was allowed in, surely they'll matter no more.
Indolence breeds madness.
Surely it's fine. Sure. Yeah, this is all good. Yeah, no one cares. Why would they care? I get the front entrance treatment.
Consider me intrigued.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay,
Disgusting waste of stonecraft.
yeah. And now I can go in and out probably whenever I please. Yep. Well, got a lot done. Yeah, you're right. And now, let's teleport to outside the village. I do want to take a long rest before we go. Not that we really... Oh, I'm supposed... By the way, I am supposed to bring the wand back. Apparently... It helps. It's a continuation of her story arc. If I give her wand back. So I'm gonna not give her...
Parasites?
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
So I'm just gonna do that real quick. I've been told that it helps her go on her... It helps continue her story arc into becoming... stronger. So I'm just gonna... do it even though... I feel like it's technically the morally wrong thing to do.
Let's move. Another step forward.
I can't believe it didn't work. That all of this was for nothing.
Are you alright?
Not even a little bit. But I will be.
You could just leave him
No.
here.
He deserves a proper burial. He deserves some rest. I'm sorry.
Where's the wand?
I can't believe it didn't work. That all of this. I'm sorry.
Where'd my wand go?
Eager for battle.
You know, I never knew where I was carrying it in the first place. Did I move it into the... Shit. I don't know where the wand is. I mean,
There is work to
it's probably fine.
do. I'd better do the talking.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
I could say a prayer.
Please. Connor used to say only a fool turned down the divine. Gods, why wasn't it me? Connor.
I might have given it to Gale. I might have given it to Gale. Easy enough to check.
Here we go.
Gods, the thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ignorance breeds madness.
let's go camp real quick. Oh, a lot of people have shit to talk about. Okay, one at a time.
Let us have words.
Gale, you're fucking tired. Oh, you
My
need...
condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
What should I give him? Fuck! Okay. Immune to being web. On Amelia, near the target. I think I'm gonna give him the boot. Ah! I think with this spear misses the target within... Yeah, no one really uses spears. Yeah, eat your own spear.
Thank you.
Eat your spear. Eat it.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Oh, here
Who I
come...
am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held.
Ah, you're so
What
dramatic.
one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra.
Oh, okay.
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Teacher to lover is never a good trope. Are you saying you made love to a
Oh,
guy?
yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you cross her boundaries?
Tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
What did you fucking do, Gale?
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise.
Okay.
I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become...
You tried to become a fucking god?
He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured and shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I'm confused. Is he saying that he just wants to go... he wanted to go on a quest to retrieve a part of her? I thought he was the man in the tower, and I was like, you wanted to become a god? Of course she would get angry if you wanted to be fucking become a god. Hold out flowers and chocolate together.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Do we have to touch? Do we have to? I don't have an option in this.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Okay. So, what I'm getting from this is that you got a book from the old weave shit that you thought would connect your goddess back to her power, but clearly you found an evil fucking book that eats magic and eats the weave and eats Mithra. And, yeah. So that's it. So so basically you have been fused with an all-consuming force that will inevitably eat away at magic until everything's gone. As a passionate... The flowers could have been wonderful. The flowers could have been so fucking nice. I'm not saying I don't sympathize with giving big gifts of gifts, but maybe you should have talked to your goddess about this beforehand. She's clearly not omnipotent. Everyone keeps saying they're fucking omnipotent, but if she let this happen, she's not omnipotent. Unless, of course, she wanted you to do this, and then we can talk about her being a dick later. But from the knowledge that I'm getting right now, you said, oh, I'm gonna get this great gift for my fucking girlfriend. Not talk to her at all about it. She has shown no interest of it in the past. Let me go get it. And, not do the proper research on it, because clearly you didn't, or you couldn't. The one person who could have given you that research information? The goddess. Probably the best source of information about that thing. I'm not saying... Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. Am I peeking still? Thank you, lady. Thank you. Point is, what the fuck? From the sounds of it, there's a possibility that the goddess is being an asshole, and I'm definitely willing to believe that, because in these types of stories, and from my understanding of the D&D gods that they all use, that they're taking gods from the actual D&D book. All of them, even the ones that are lawful good, or not even lawful good, lawful neutral, I think that's Mithra, are assholes. So I'm not saying she could have tricked you or done anything, but you're a prideful fucker. You didn't think anything could go wrong.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Okay.
This netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we could do?
You might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Why? Where would you even go?
Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could, till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind-flared colony, so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
True. We've come this far together. I don't think it's time for your story to end.
That is a great relief. Oh, a
Get
great relief
bluey!
indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down.
Stay humbled,
I
dude.
stand at a precipice. But if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
All right, all right. Girlfriend, can you believe this shit?
Hey, soldier.
All right. Let's talk.
Something's on my
It's a
mind.
Volo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The Druid
They have
Hudson
tentacles.
had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
And the parasite, do you know
As a
anything about?
matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
I planted one of their larvae.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only this glue could alter
If what
fact.
you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Just, oh. Are you a doctor? I thought you were just a bard. Oh, thank you.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
You see it? I want to get rid of this thing as soon as...
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Thank you. Dr. Having learned scholar might be nearby. Ooh, thank you. I'll take it. Yay, I got a new camp friend.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable.
Have you ever turned up?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very...
Wonderful. Okay, let's get Gale.
We have yet to find. He has seen. Chook. You believe you can survive without. As you say.
All right. Maybe I have it in my box because I don't.
What's on your mind?
I was wondering condition. Why does it
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. An eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were.
I was wondering about the mighty.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic.
No wonder he ended in.
She was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Nothing good ever comes when someone
Loving
wants.
them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Yeah, you were kind of stupid. But
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
humble. Join me.
With pleasure. Lead on.
You're gonna get gray hairs with all this stress, dude. Okay. I might have put it in here.
Open up.
Men. I really don't think he's a bad guy. Side note. I hope I'm not alluding to the fact. I did not. I thought I put it in here. Guess Gale did have it. After all. Alright, let's hey, let's do a quick rest.
Welcome, rest.
Let's leave camp. Maybe I'll have it now.
I can't believe it didn't work. That all of this. I'm sorry.
Yes?
Interesting. I don't see it. I'm a little scared now.
Contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Gods, the thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey
Oh, I found the wand.
all over again.
I think you can.
What? You can.
This is.
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back. Bring Connor back. Please.
Supposedly, this is important to do.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
Zombie. 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 Be. Be.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
So the hag. It can never be simple.
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back. Back the way he was. Not this.
We can always bury him again.
No! Don't put him in the ground! He is afraid of the dark. I'll do it. I'll take him.
Are you sure you want this?
I promised him I'd fix this. And I'm gonna. Maybe someone in Boulder's Gate can help us. I'll figure something out. Come on, love. Let's go.
Quite the outcome intended, but I must say the technique was excellent.
My party is filled with a bunch of sociopaths.
These things have stayed interesting.
Exactly. What the fucking do with you people? Swear to God. There's also, I didn't talk to some of the that one prisoner in there.
On occasion.
Can't slow down.
So there was that guy that was frozen in stone. I should check on him. I was thinking about that, and I think it might be too late. I think he might have gone. No, he's still here.
No thanks.
Yeah, fair. At least I saved someone.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
She's dead. You're safe now.
Burn in the 9 hells. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me.
Are we even
I
here?
was a fool. I wanted to know my fate. I had a choice between 2 lives, and I was frightened of choosing wrong. I asked the hag to help me see what the future would hold. Got what I wished for, too. I saw my future self. A corpse. Rotten with maggots.
You know, if you weren't an
And
elf, I think
everyone
you'd go
around me
bald.
Dead.
You have balding spikes.
Putrid and dead.
What were they?
A boring story. Stay or go. Marriage and kids, or a life of novelty.
I lost my best years rather than just choose.
Levi, you can, and be careful.
Yes. I will. Thank you.
No problem. Is the door free from being the door? Oh, and you're alive too.
Word.
Oh, my head. Oh, no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
The hag is dead.
What? How am I still breathing? I've the bite.
What's the
I
bite?
wouldn't wish it on anyone. Your insides end up on the outside. Petrification stops the spread. I was on death's door, but now I feel great.
Congrats! Miraculous
How?
cure? Okay. I think I'm better with medicine, so. Perhaps I should have tarred Arcana and I shouldn't have saved.
As far as you can tell, he's in perfectly good health.
I suppose I should count my blessings. Most ain't so lucky. I don't fancy hanging around here, but thank you. And best of luck.
You know, that's probably fine.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her
can.
Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully that's fine. Hopefully that doesn't cause a problem later. Let's go to the tiefling camp! Woo!
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's just a staircase. Okay. I think I should do a long rest. Is there anything else I want to do before I head? I think that's it. I wonder what little differences are going to occur. I think I'm gonna do the long rest, even though I don't really need it. I don't need it, but I have a lot of extra food, so it ends up being useful getting rid of some of them. Huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, my bad.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Did I take too much of a beating? Wipe the sweat from her brow?
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
It's just a fever. It's just a fever. It's just a fever. I have advantage. I have advantage.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
We're probably fine. Hey, friend! Dear friend! Wait, what? Wait. My sickness is passing.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Hello. God, I made her beautiful. Wait, who are you? My guardian! I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, my dear friend. How's it going? Are you the evil in my brain, the dark compulsion?
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Thank you. Nice. Take hand, offer it to you. I'm not doing great, but I'm happy to be around.
We haven't much time,
Job's been kicking my
so
ass.
listen closely.
There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
It will, I think. I hope. I ended up, without like ruining the mood, I ended up not being able to do the one thing I want. Oh my god, that's beautiful. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh. Am I?
Fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing.
Who?
For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential.
Okay.
I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
I have no idea what's happening there. Absolutely none. This is all extremely
You'll feel better. I promise.
all confusing. But yeah, job stuff's been driving me a little mad. I was trying to get my stuff together so I could get a new job, but didn't work out. And my other job kind of has been making me look at nasty shit, so haven't enjoyed that end. But I'm enjoying my game stuff, even though I will have to end an hour early today. Anyway, we still got the bonus to attack rolls. Saving. What the fuck did we just witness?
Ah, my good fellow.
Hello.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Have you researched anything that helps? Okay. I don't really trust you, to be honest. But it's better than nothing.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Okay.
It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I was warned about this. I was warned that this would happen. And I was warned to do it. I was warned to let him have it. I was told this is a great idea. I was told, go for it. And who am I to ignore the voices in my head telling me to do things?
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Uncertainly. Endure.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
I love how Will's just drinking.
Seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
The obstacle is probably my fucking eye. Oh.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
I was told to keep going. I was told I just keep going and something good will happen.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, Don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then tap, tap, stab.
Why are
Do
you
you feel
this?
that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
No.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
My eye plops.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Well, I was told maybe I need to reload.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size.
Really?
And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
That's all. Here's the thing. Lost an eyeball. Blind in one eye, disadvantage. But now, the eye that he gave me, I can now see invisible creatures within 9 feet of me without any issue. It's a permanent buff. So. And that's why I was told to go through with it. I don't know.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me, while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is gay deception.
If the parasite can't, I say we should use it. I'm gonna save real quick. Because I feel...
You're delusional. I'd sooner trust a night hag than a strange figure bearing dream gifts.
Fair. I'm gonna reload and just... I was curious. I don't think we... I think it's appropriate not to trust her off the bat. I think she actually has the right idea. I think that our guardian is a good person because we wouldn't have created her character otherwise. I mean, again, unless the game company is like really trying to do a fast one on me. But
Glick. I had a dream. Someone... The parasite has taken root, it would seem.
Another dream figure.
Every word, every promise. It is gay deception. A wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an opportunity to be exploited.
Alright.
Always a pleasure.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
I did.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
I now have a normal person eye. Look at that. I miss my other eye, though. Seeing invisible, it better be worth it. I'm of mixed minds. I think we should exploit it, but I think we should be cautious. I'm like somewhere in the middle ground from this.
Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
So there's a monster hunter after.
So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him.
But why is he hunting you? What if he... What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
Who's Cazador?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Boulder's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
You sure, Cazador?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Boulder's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Ah. Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave?
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message.
It sounds like he's a bitch.
Reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not just kill you? He lose a slave. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe.
Safe? You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
All right, what do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more.
Exactly.
We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
I think that'll prove that if we kill a bunch of monster hunters, wasn't that prove that he's on the right track?
Not over, then through. I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power.
I had a similar dream. Side effect of the tadpole?
Sounds like it. What did you make of it?
I don't know. I'm of mixed minds. It's probably some kind of it's can't I say I'm not sure? Can I say game, please? I don't know. In the end, I think it's 3. I'm willing to try.
Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tadpole, but taking favors from it? Spooky.
Yeah.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones?
It happened to you as well?
Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
All right. Okay, let me cast Speak with Animals. Did my puppy have the same dream as me? I don't think so.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I am. Okay, I think I'm going to switch out my vampire friend. Because I'm going to be probably helping a lot of people.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Boulder's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to
Speaking
control
animals works for the entire day.
He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn.
You said that last time.
And he became my tormentor.
How were you turned?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
Not a good.
He had me go out into Boulder's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Sounds terrible. You're free now. Enjoy that freedom.
I will. But I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us.
Yes.
All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
You keep me safe, I'll do the same. I'll watch your back, don't worry.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
I think you better stay.
Darling, I'm hurt. I guess it sounds awful.
Absolutely awful, I'm sure. Let's... Barbarian. Or should I have... You know what? Shadowheart, I'm gonna... ask you stay behind as well.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
We should journey separately.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Copper for your thoughts.
Let's head out.
Aces.
And of course... Do you not want to be seen with your horns? This is going to be interesting.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
You know, you should probably get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be a loophole.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms
We
together.
can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Alright, and your dream?
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is, the tadpole's little trick. No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by illithid worms.
I know.
Well said.
I'm mixed. I'm of mixed minds, okay?
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor.
I know,
came
I
to me.
created her with that much beauty and power.
Of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
I had a similar dream with similar message.
Curious. In all my readings on the effects of illithid parasites, I've never come across any accounts of correlating dreams between infected parties. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you inclined to take these visitors at their word?
I'm inclined to be cautious. I'm sure an apparition has its own mind, whatever it told us.
Nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy suspicion.
Exactly. Okay, I'm able to talk.
Still, it might be wiser to keep an open mind on the matter.
Good question.
Our visitors' promises of aid might yet bear valuable fruit.
If you ever feel the magic
If it
overtake
should
you, what do
ever
you
come
do?
to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
All right. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Dude. What's in this? Okay.
Well met.
Join me.
That's the
All right. Let's get fucking going. I think our owlbear will probably come the next long rest. One of the reasons I wanted to do a long rest so I could see our owlbear friend. Oh, lady's excited. I can't believe I gouged my own eye out. Well, I didn't do it myself.
your courage, Gale.
Thank Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.